Okay, so here's how you graph linear inequalities for a little review. Step 1, right, so here are the steps, you can write them down. Step 1, graph the line as though it was an equal sign. So we're going to go to -3, we'll go up 2 over 1, right, we can keep doing that. Okay, and we'll draw our line. Well, before you do that, you kind of have to pay attention to step 2 to determine if it should be solid or dotted. In this case, it should be dotted because there's no equals. It's not less than or equals, it's just less than. So we're going to do our best to dot it through there. Okay, there we go. Then what we're going to do on step 3 is to plug in a point not on the line. Okay, I usually pick 0, 0. So I'm going to put in y 0, 0. Okay, so we will evaluate that. And so we're going to say is 0 less than -3. Is that true? No, not true. 0 is in fact not less than -3. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, well, 0, 0 is here, but it's not true, right? So it doesn't work for this inequality, so we need to shade away from 0, 0. So that would be our answer, okay? Okay, now we're going to put two of those things, two of them together so I can show you. So we're going to do the same thing. Step 1, graph the line. So we'll start with the blue one. So we'll go y-intercepts 1, up 1 over 2. Okay, there's a equal sign, so it's a solid line. So we'll graph that line. Then we're going to plug in a point. We're going to plug in 0, 0, right? Is 0 less than 1/2 times 0 plus 1? Is that true? So is 0 less than or equal to 1? Yes. So we're going to shade this way, right? Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and graph the other one. So we're going to go down to -3, 1 backwards 1. Okay, again, it's an equals. So solid line. We're going to try 0. Is 0 less than or equal to -6 minus 3? Or sorry, -0. Is 0 less than or equal to -3? No. So there's the origin. We want to graph shade over here. Okay, so we're going to shade over here, this side of the orange line. It's all of this shaded. But if we have two together, really what we want is here where they both intersect. So this purple here is in fact the answer. So those are the steps. You can write them down if you haven't already. You might want to add one more step. Step 5 is when you have 2, right? Is to, for the term we're going to use is like double shade, where the shading overlaps, right? So that's if you have 2 inequalities. Okay.